Okay. Your name is?
Phil Stutes. Philip Stutes.
Okay. Your father was?
Joseph Roy Stutes.
Okay. You live in Rain, Louisiana, right?
Dusson, the old Stutes farm.
Oh, the old Stutes farm.
Yeah. And my grandfather was, I live on Mayo Stutes' farm.
Okay.
Which is the old Stutes family place in Dusson.
I forget whether when we came to visit you, whether or not we took a lot of pictures, did we?
No, I don't. In fact, no, I don't think we did. Stephanie came just to our home. We didn't go. I don't believe we went to the old place.
We'll
We should. Yeah, we should drive by that. Yeah.
Okay. And your name is?
Oh, my name is Elise. I'm Hilda Avant's daughter, and Amelie Stutes' granddaughter.
Okay. And your name is?
And I am the granddaughter of Amelie Stutes.
And we're first cousins.
We're first cousins.
Okay. And you live in
I live
Houston?
in Houston.
And you?
I live in New Orleans.
In New Orleans. Oh, fantastic. And here we meet in Lafayette.
Yes. And laissez-les, bon temps roulé.
Okay. Fantastic. So what are y'all looking at there?
Well, right now we're exchanging telephone numbers and addresses because we find that her daughter lives, Connie, her first cousin, lives in DeSoto, Texas. And each of them has a daughter who's in a similar occupation.
So you can see what you look like. Kind of neat, huh? Flip it over and it comes to I can see. Okay. Oh, very good. You like all those pictures? You know all those people in those pictures?
No.
No, not at all. We're just skimming the surface.
Trying to see who.
Huh?
My name is Dee Stutes. I'm married to Phil Stutes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Who is the son of Roy Stutes and the grandson of Mayo Stutes. And
Okay.
we live in Dusson.
Okay. Good. We came by to see y'all over there, and I guess you were gone, and I left.
Well, Stephanie came by. Yeah, she came home. I remember her coming home. And we brought some photographs or some documents. I think she was visiting a cousin here in
Right.
Lafayette.
Yeah, I went with my cousin at the time, so I didn't get to. I just had a little hello and goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got a beautiful place there.
Well, thank you. We enjoy it out there. It's peaceful and quiet. Did y'all go by the old place?
Yes, we've been there. It's been a while, though.
Yeah, y'all need to come back and pick up a peacock and bring it home with you.
Oh, yeah.
Give them away if you can catch them.
Okay.
So tell me all these stories.
So who is this?
Stutes. So Mayo and Roy.
This is Libby Melton's wife.
Well, I didn't know the ring.
She sounds like she's got a lot of good stories. We can get it on film.
But
Just a moment.
This is Milton.
you can't drag somebody.
She had done genealogy.
Your name is Red Blade, and I'm married to Priscilla, daughter of Jeanette. You live in Alexander.
Gerald, for our Stutes.
In Alexander.
For our Stutes thing. She's
Okay, your name is?
Word Babbitt.
Okay, and where do you
He
live?
was in,
I live in Hartford.
and he was there when I went to visit his parents in Jonesville when I took Mom to visit them in Jonesville.
Milton is my dad.
This is Milton, our guest of honor, until Curtis gets here. Then we've got
Is Milton going to be the oldest one? Is he going to be the
I would say he's on
Hello, and what is your name?
My name is J.M. Barrett.
Is that one? Okay. Where do you live?
Live in Jonesville, Louisiana.
Really?
Been working 53 years at the corn place.
Oh,
My
baby.
brother owned it, he died.
Uh-huh.
And, he owned about 15 places.
Wow.
I don't see how he did it all.
Really?
He did, and he was married for 24 years.
Uh-huh.
But he could go to take all the places, you know, here and everything, but he had a tractor place. And I worked there at the tractor place, and he had a place in Faraday, and he had a place in Winsboro, and he had a place in Baden, right by Natchez, you know. Before you go to Natchez in Louisiana, there's a little place
Oh, yeah.
by the bridge, and a place there.
Oh, baby.
He had farms, he had lumber, he had sawmill, and I don't know how he did all that. But, he was smart. He always keeping his book. Then he had to go take care of all the places he was watching, you know, going here and there and all that, and checking on them. But, we had to do everything.
Is that right?
One time we went and bought the sawmill. We had Bruley, I believe. Sawmill, and we bought it. So we had.
This is your grandparents, your parents.
This is mine.
Yes. And I don't know who that is. I think that's maybe Gerald's grandson. I'm not sure.
Was this Daddy?
Yes.
Well, I didn't remember who that young. I mean, he looked a little different. You know? But he had stores all the time.
Yes, he
had a
did.
store in
I remember.
Crowley, and somebody burned it. They had it in South Crowley, and then somebody burned it, so we got the store on the main street.
No. Frank was Uncle Bert's.
Now let's see. Is this the same?
You know Mayo?
This is Mayo. You remember your
Mayo,
Uncle
yeah, I
Mayo?
remember a horse kicked the gate and killed him, didn't it?
No.
Mayo, Stutes, Mayo.
Well, so
I don't know who that happened to. Somebody got what? Earl.
Was he a farmer?
Yes, he's a farmer.
Well, this is Aunt.
No, this is my grandmother, Aletha.
I was trying to think. Mayo.
Mayo. That's his name.
This is Mayo.
This is Mayo.
All right, well, didn't he get killed when a horse kicked the gate?
No. And this is. So I just tried to correct this.
Now, what is your name? What is your name?
I'm Priscilla.
She's
And your last name?
one of my email persons.
My grandma.
Oh, okay.
We were at her house, remember?
Oh,
And
yeah.
on the
Well, I'm
lake.
just trying to get it on
Right,
tape.
so that the person.
And where do you live?
Alexandria on Kentucky. I grew up in Jonesville.
Huh? Well, I get to see you too. How many children do you have?
Sisters and a brother, and who didn't come. I have two children, John and Jane, and I'm a grandmother. I have a 2-year-old grandson.
Yeah.
My mother is here, Jeanette Babbitt. She was the daughter-in-law of Edwin Stutes. She was married to Gerald Babbitt 50 years.
John Johnson.
That's about it.
Very good.
Newsday, which is Long Island's daily newspaper for the last 28 years. He said he used to travel, that's how he came here more. He covers the sports. He's been to Wimbledon tennis, the Olympics, the World Cup soccer. Now he doesn't get to travel.
What's his name? Johnson?
His name is John, we're talking about John Johnson. So, but he said he doesn't get to travel much anymore. Let's see who this is. I correspond
Glad you came.
C'est bien bon.
And what's your name again?
Susie.
No, he doesn't.
Say hello.
Tennessee.
Okay, I'm the one from Houston.
Okay, we're in it together, so. I know who you are. I thought I recognized you.
I'm had a good guy.
I am Hilda's daughter. You remember Hilda?
I remember Hilda way back then, but she died really early in life.
No, only 5. Oh, you did? Would you like to tell me about him?
Hi, Curtis. Hi, Curtis.
Hey,
Hi.
I know this guy.
I know.
It took me a while to get there.
Oh, I know. It's a long drive from Jennings. It's a long drive.
Hey, what's your name?
Are you in there?
For the camera.
It's John Curtis Stutes.
All right. And where do you live?
I live in Jennings,
In Jennings?
115 Greenwood Drive, Jennings.
Oh, is that right?
I said, no, you're not the one I'm
And
And this is somebody's
hey, what do you do in Jennings?
I don't do anything anymore.
Well, isn't that wonderful?
But I did work for a Union Sulphur company for 38 years.
Really? Well, I'll be 38 years. That's long enough, isn't it?
That's a good one, isn't it?
See, I got your picture.
Oh, you did?
This group that you didn't even know.
Just follow the directions.
Hey, what's your
Charlie,
name?
this is Lane's son, Lane Babbitt's son, Derek.
Okay.
So you're the one that's in with the jet skis, the boats, or something?
Now, what do you have here?
It's a movie camera.
Yeah, he's right.
It's a TV camera.
A TV camera.
Yeah, I'm taking a
Was
picture
you
of it.
recording my voice also?
Are you back?
Okay.
I didn't know if I was being back or not.
It is. What is your name?
This is Judy Hackney.
Uh-huh.
I'm in Weatherford.
Okay.
This is my daughter, Ginger Weatherford, from San
Okay.
We're from San Diego.
Fantastic.
Julie's from Chattanooga.
Chattanooga. That's a fur piece.
And this is my mother, Nora.
Wow.
She was Bird Stutes' daughter.
Uh-huh.
Well, she still
And
is.
where she lives?
She lives in San Diego.
San Diego.
Uh-huh.
Y'all
Well, anything for a party.
sounds good to me. So y'all met everybody? And what is your name?
This is Curtis's sister.
Yeah.
Really? Is that right? And where are you from?
San Diego.
San Diego. How long you been in San Diego?
I guess about 20 years. 25 years when Ginger was a baby.
Actually, 26 years.
Yeah.
You got there before she was born.
That's
A
right.
year before. Yeah. And this is my sister, Susie.
Yes. Sister Susan. Y'all met each other before?
I don't look like I belong here, but that's my daughter.
Oh, is that your daughter? You claim her?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now that we've seen small Curtis before, if you want to go back.
When's the last time you saw Annette? I said, that's about 3 years ago. Well, I was too at that time. This is my daughter, Ginger. Hi, Ginger. Nice to know you, darling. Yeah, the ones from California even made it here sooner than my cousin Ginger.
Hello.
Nice seeing you.
And what's your full name, please? If you can't even remember your,
I've told him to get everybody.
you can't even remember your name anymore. Oh, okay. And where do you live? Oh, fantastic. Well, glad you made it.
Yeah. Stephanie's been doing this for a long time. She's been getting in touch with and she loves TV. All my life. Now you know, ain't that me? I know I lost her.
Because at that time, transportation was rather short. And we didn't get to come to Lafayette too often. And if we did, it took a good while.
They were always so glad when somebody ran out to us.
They would take me out of school half a day, so we would get to run by night. He lives in Lafayette. He's certainly the son.
Son, yeah, he was a mechanic. I remember that. When the first would be like when he had his shotgun up in there.
Oh gosh, that sounds like
In the house. I don't remember the house. I was about 12, I guess. I went to visit. And Ruby was there. And she came to see me because I couldn't go to that thing. I had that pinched nerve. But he's taking my care of himself. And he's looking good, so he must be taking care of himself.
I went to Jennings in 1956. Right out,
There were a whole lot of
just
work.
before the Audrey came in 57.
I'm gonna go put this in and I'll be back in a
I was
minute.
transferred down from Salford.
Who you were working for? The railroad.
She'll be here by then.
Hey, what's the cook's name here?
Cook is Wayne Robidoux.
All right.
Well, he's the cook's helper, really. He's not the cook.
This must be the brisket that I cooked.
Yeah,
Hopefully
this
it's
is it.
good. Okay.
And I'm slicing it.
Okay, great. You're doing
It's
wonderful.
gonna be ready. We have oven dishes. Well, we have Arizona.
Like out of City, the Tesco bases. They need to be anything about it.
Y'all got the map?
That's all right.
Yeah, thank you.
Y'all send us the map? Good. We're driving.
They burned them out.
Joyce, congratulations. He's 4 years.
Hello.
Are you getting hungry?
Looks good to me.
Yeah.
Here's Hilda. Now Hilda is the mother, was the mother of the lady who had here. Yeah.
Kept it up nice.
Is that Hilda? I guess. I assume, since that's what it says on there.
Oh, that's what it says.
I feel that way. I say I feel that way. It's nice. In the inside of the house, you can tell it's so yeah, as bad as Huff Power. Yeah.
Nursing home in Rain.
He and I were friends when we were younger.
I know.
Way before he got married.
I know that too. I know what y'all did at different times too.
I was told to get rid of it. Where did Milton go?
No, I'm sure he didn't.
Y'all gonna give it up?
Y'all got camera there to get the show?
You got that? Y'all can rent the building though.
You took this one out.
She wasn't around.
Stephanie, you want to tell everybody what's going to be coming up?
Okay, well, and Curtis had a good idea. Okay, Curtis?
Yes.
Okay, Curtis and Milton are gonna do it together, and Mildred can join in. We just kinda wanted the old timers to tell about the olden times. So maybe if you wanna come over here, Curtis, you can stand there.
Do you think I can tell about all the
I
time?
don't
I'm a
think so.
young
I
boy.
know, you are. Y'all just talk about whatever you wanna tell about. There's a lot we wanna learn. So y'all just say what you wanna say. Yes, Charlie.
Mechanic.
He was a mechanic way back in the
Way
young
back,
days.
when you put pieces of, look like rope on a brake.
Milton, that's not exactly true. At that time, we worked on all of the car. We didn't use just part of the car. We worked on the front end and the back end.
Yeah.
And
But I remember
and
when
now
you
they
put-
don't do that anymore.
When you put the stuff on the brakes, I remember that.
Oh.
Some canvas like stuff.
What
What
was
was the name of that stuff? Put it on the brake band. You know,
Brake
do you remember that?
You got me at a loss. I don't remember.
Well, you
Did we
know-
use some kind of
It was some kind
chemical?
of, looked like a wigging.
A what?
It looked like a wick out of a lamb. I mean,
Well, it was a brake lining.
Yeah, brake line.
Ray Bastards
Yeah, but
brake
it
lining.
looked like rag or something, you know?
No, it wasn't rag. It was tougher than rag.
And you all really and how to fix the brakes. I don't believe it last too long.
It did last pretty good. But whenever you went through the sand and the mud, did you expect it to last that long?
What else did you do?
What? I don't remember. But way back there, I went to school just a little while.
Just a little while.
In Doosan.
Well, I had.
And the school closed down when I got to the 7th grade.
Yeah, well, I had to go to school to work on the refrigerators. and things.
See?
I had to go to New York once a year.
Well, I didn't get that far.
And I had to work on the refrigerator, and I had to work on the washing machine. We had two kinds. And the refrigerator, I had to put the new units in, and all that stuff.
I thought at that
And I
time,
had to go get all the tractors.
I thought at that time you were more or less a bicycle man,
Oh, well, I fixed it.
motorcycle.
I guess, I fixed up a dad.
I know.
Don't get him in the grass sack.
That's right.
For about $25, and I fixed it up and make it.
Didn't we go to Baton Rouge one time to get some parts to repair one
I believe so.
for you that you had taken down in Crowley?
I think
We
so.
went with some of those boys from Marine.
Yeah.
I don't remember who
It's
it was. You can't tell me?
It's hard to remember, but I knew they had a man in Lafayette that I went to, and I got some parts or something, and got it fixed.
Well, Curtis,
Yes.
is he related to us?
Well,
Who is this?
Milton Babin, that's your aunt's
And
son.
Edmay's son.
That's right.
This is Milton?
This is my sister.
Yeah. And you're Milton. I remember.
Well, Curtis and Milton, can you remember your grandmother, Matilda Chasson?
Oh, yes. She died in 1936.
Well, tell us about her, please.
Well,
How did she make a living after her husband was killed? How did she
I
support
don't know.
those
To
children?
me, she always was more or less, she had enough money to get by with. For some reason, she had a little farm that she got sharecroppers to work for her. And my daddy went over about, during the winter time, when it got colder, because at that time we had no refrigeration. And he killed a couple of hogs, and they salted it down, and that lasted for a good while.
Yeah.
And I remember just being a little fella, I may have gone with him a time or two.
Now,
when
where
we
was
did
her
that.
farm exactly?
The farm was around Doosan. They had,
Was it near Uncle Mayo's?
part of Uncle Mayo's farm. Well, that's the way Uncle Mayo got it from her. And then he bought the part that belonged to a Belzier, which were one of these houses here that has the bay window.
Yes.
Uncle Robert built. this old house. But after they gave it to the tenants, they didn't take too much care of it. And it deteriorated rather fast.
What about our grandmother's house, Amelie Stutes?
Amelie,
About her house, is that?
the Moutons took this thing over. Amédée Mouton bought this.
Charlie.
With the Babbins when she died. With
Oh, was
Emily.
Who was?
Matilda?
Matilda?
Yeah,
Grandma.
she's living with, Edna
Aunt
and
Edna.
Dave in Crowley when she died.
Yeah, I
went to
remember
her
that.
funeral. Jerry and I hadn't gotten married yet, and I went to her funeral.
And this is, you saw this? That's Saint Edmund, Uncle Dave.
That's my dad.
Well, you see, I knew him when he worked for the John Deere place. In Crowley he worked. And then later on he got into the, sold refrigerators and
Yeah, he
radios.
sold records, he sold all
Mhm.
sorts of stuff. He sold TV.
That's right.
And he had a little
And he
ice
had
cream
ice cream
shop.
place.
Yeah.
That's right.
He used to treat us to
We
ice
used to have
cream.
a coffee shop in there. I had a
Oh, I didn't know that.
One time, maybe after he got through with the ice cream, or I forgot. Anyhow, he sold coffee. I mean, he had some people rented out, selling coffee.
I didn't know. I know right next door to this thing, there was a guy that sold Singer sewing machines. Right next door, they were almost in the same building.
But I remember they had a machine shop in one
Across the street. Across the street,
Had a
yeah.
machine shop.
What can y'all remember about your grandparents?
Which
The
grand-
grandparents, the Stutes grandparents.
The Stutes grandparents, I didn't know, except my daddy was,
About it up
yes,
there.
yes.
Okay, what do you know about our grandfather getting killed, Benjamin Avent?
I understand he was killed by a colored man, and I don't know why. I was pretty young, but I remember my daddy telling me something about it.
Do you remember Uncle
Do you
Milton?
know anything about this, Melvin? Who?
Hilda's
About-
father?
Yeah.
Whose fault?
Hilda Avent.
Hilda Avant's father. His name was,
No, I don't remember him at all, because she got married to somebody else when I went there. She had another.
Oh, she, yes, that's
later
right.
on married a
Another
landlady.
man, yeah, you know, and that's
80
when I
Landry.
went. And Hilda would go, would ride, she'd ride, and I'd be talking, she talk too much.
Well, you didn't think so, did
No,
you?
I was just a kid, you know.
And what do you remember,
Well, I don't, I
Millie,
remember.
Millie ought to know more than I do, as much as you, because you were around Doosan longer than me.
Yeah, but all of that had happened before. I'm a little bit younger than you.
well, maybe you were told stories.
Well, I can't think of any.
She's just 79. She thought she was only 78.
Yeah, I got food though.
How old are you, Kirsten?
Well,
You'll be 89 next month.
And so she could have calculated.
89 and no there.
Well, I know, I'm 80.
You see,
I'll be 81 in
I
November.
follow. I was
You young.
born in 10, in the early part of 1910, so it's easy to figure, you just take off.
So were you in Crowley or Rain?
I was born in Doosan, I believe, either Doosan or Rain.
Okay. So where'd you grow up?
You don't remember?
I don't remember. I was there, but I don't remember. But I remember of living in Rain, and we moved from Rain to the old Preston Huffpower place. Preston Huffpower, my great-grandfather, he died in 1915, you see, and I was born in 10, so I was 5 years old. I don't remember this happening, but evidently, when he died, my daddy must have rented the farm because we moved there and raised cotton, corn, what else, to make a living at that time. And I just barely remember of moving there from Rain in a wagon. And my daddy was he was a blacksmith, and we always had a shop, a blacksmith shop. He repaired buggies and buggy wheels and beat plow points. At that time, they didn't grind the top point, they beat them out. Beat them out, sharpened them, and tempered them so that they would wear longer, I guess.
Are there any of the half powers here?
How many kids
Not that I know of. No,
Nine.
there's just 2 of them that I know, and they both
And you know,
not
the
able to
boys?
come.
one boy, R.L.,
all the girls.
Robert Lee Huffpower, and he died recently.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know it or not, but he had food, he was in Arizona.
Arizona, yeah.
He was in Arizona, and just about 3 months ago, he got a hold of some kind of food poisoning, and it caused him to die.
How old was he?
He was a little younger than we are. He was probably 5 years younger.
Who contacted you that he died?
The guy in Lafayette.
Horace.
Horace,
Jr.
yeah.
It was in the San Diego paper.
It was, yes, that's what
I
you
read
told.
about it, and I didn't know he was a relative.
Now, don't you have enough of this stuff right now?
Why was he in the San Diego
He
paper?
had lived in San Diego.
Did you save that by any chance?
I didn't know until Uncle Curtis was talking about it the other night, and I said, I read about that. Because it was so unusual. I died of food poisoning.
Like Castro.
I don't know. The worst in you.
I would like to read about the oddities.
I never knew the Badmans were related to the Hawk Towers. There were a lot of them Crowley, and
You never knew.
I never knew that the Babbins were related to the Hawk Towers. There were a lot of Hawk Towers in Crowley. And,
Well, I don't know, was that the same Huffpower you think?
well, anyway,
They must have been distant cousins.
oh, probably, yeah. But Dorothy Duran was working on a genealogy, and she sent us some material, wanted our family record in there. So we sent it to her. And then when I found this out, I bought the Hoffpower book, Dorothy Duran.
Yes, I have that book. They
So I found out that.
in that book, they also have quite a few Stutes.
Peter Stutes, Amelie Hoffpower. Amelie, so I'm sure that's where Amelie Stutes got her name, was from. Original Amelie Hoffpower. You got the book.
Was a Stutes
No.
before she married Preston
Yeah,
Huffpower.
you're talking about, we're talking about Edna and them sisters. But I'm talking about the original Peter Stutes and Amelie Hoffpower.
correct.
Now, you're all, maybe, it's in there, New Orleans. It's in the Hoffpower book.
Oh, yes.
It's in the Hoffpower book.
I have it, but I read it all.
I don't see very well anymore either.
I don't.
I have glaucoma.
I have macular degeneration, so I'm going away.
At your age,
I still walk pretty good, but I don't see too well.
Everybody that used to go to grandpa's always remembers he always had his wild he comes.
And they just now they're rolling around
They
the
just stay
neighborhood.
Nobody has any problem. We used to live in Crowley.
it's getting louder and louder.
He's turning it up.
We'll take it away from
Oh, what's your name?
I'm Patty Trumpkin.
Really? What's your name? Who's that? Oh my golly.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm Patty Trumpkin.
Hey, Patty.
And your maiden name?
This is Purdue.
All right.
His granddaughter. Curtis Stutes. Yeah, my grandfather.
Curtis Stutes? Granddaughter, right? Okay. Fantastic. And what's your name?
My name is Libby Babin.
Well, how you do? Who's that?
There might be someone that could for the family and all that.
What's in here? Woo! I need some of that.
No, well, somebody comes and calls, my share is 22 each year.
And I have 2 tables in the front of the house. Maybe the old
Right.
people could be given the first choice, of the tables.
We have to get a better word than
I know.
Our
honor.
That we may be always united in charity, and that God will bless us, aid us to keep our pledges for his greater glory, and that he may grant eternal peace. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. Very nice.
this is for I want a little bit of everything.
Help yourself.
You're still distracted.
We have another chair.
at the end.
Another chair on the end for Jeanette.
But they can see me.
Over here.
They have a chair.
I would go.
Okay. There's another picture.
know it, but at least.
Oh, wait, okay, we're changing around. Okay, you need to get Wayne and a few more people, yeah, and Charlie, a few more people inside.
Say cheese.
Hello, hello,
I don't see the stragglers. There's one. There's one.
Okay, we want red pictures.
You want to know? I got red. It's all right.
Okay, she's getting. This is true.
There you go. What's your name?
Darren.
Babin?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, anytime we're in that area of
Where's home? Baton Rouge.
It is, it's a big
It takes longer to get from here to I-10 and I-10 to...
So you're not going to dance tonight? So what are you doing Baton Rouge?
There?
Huh?
What do we do there?
Yeah.
Selling a business that I got running.
Uh-oh. Hello. And how are you today?
Just fine. That is such an incredible gadget. I can even see myself. What is that?
That's called a movie camera, TV camera.
It's the newest.
It's a super camera.
Really? gorgeous.
Where you live?
Kids love it.
Houston.
Yeah.
See, that's because you can show them what they look like.
Yeah.
Picked
They,
up
they
places to
bring
stop.
smiles on people.
So glad you came.
Like here. Hello. I can't help it.
I feed them during the warm months. When the temperature gets down to about 40 degrees, they don't need to be fed. They kind of go in a dormant stage. They're not too interested. And some people don't feed them at all. You see there are tadpoles in there, and there's algae. They eat the plants. Heck, when we first came, we used to cool out the water hosses. We had so many that we would come up and go in the sun. And we had 2 years ago, we had a bad freeze. And now we're back. So we found them and put them back in there. But it was the time. We have a creature, I think it's called.
You know, they migrate all the way to, they fly 6,000 miles. They go to South America, and right now they're leaving, you see, they're going to South America where it's beginning to get warm, you see. And then they make the trip all the way down there and all the way back every year.
You checking your work?
Ah, yeah. So you found the right place now that you've done your duty, huh?
That's it, I think I'm through.
All in a day.
I think I'm finished. The next got the rest.
Yeah, El Nino causes
The
a
rest
lot of
is
weather
work for
problems
you.
this year.
That's it.
The iceberg broke off big as a steak.